Well, I am Enrique Herrero from HELLPRESS.com, a Spanish website.
Very nice to meet you.
So it's a pleasure to talk with you about HammerKing and your new album. Well, I have a lot of questions, but because I am from Spain and I know HammerKing is touring with Burning Witches. I don't know, in February. I think next year in February.
It's January and February. I think Spain is in February, yeah.
4 dates in Spain. Okay, I think this is your first time in Spain?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're very much looking forward to that. A couple of years ago, when I was singing for Ross the Boss, I played 2 shows in Spain, but that's the only shows I ever did in Spain. And HammerKing have never been in Spain, so it is about time actually that we do it.
What can we expect? The Spanish fans, Spanish metalheads, what can expect from a HammerKing show?
You will get, I don't know how long we can play. It has not been finalized, but you will certainly get a highly energetic celebration of heavy metal mixed with all the royal and regal things that we can bring on the road. So we will have our stage set up as far as possible. When you have 2 bands, you have to compromise. And I hope that we will play like 75 minutes, hopefully. So there should be plenty of new songs, plenty of old songs, something for everybody.
You're going to present your new album, I Make Metal Royal Again. I have some questions about it. First one is, well, the title. Obviously, it's like wordplay with Make America Great Again. I don't know if that's intentional or...
Yeah, well, I mean, so far Donald Trump has not reported, so he shall be okay with it, or he has not heard about it. We have the title from somewhere else. There is a famous German metal club in Hamburg called the Headbangers Ballroom, and they used to have T-shirts that say "Make Metal Great Again." So obviously they made a pun on Donald Trump's slogan. And our bass player Gund, he said, "Oh, it would be fantastic if we made metal royal again." And we thought it's just a fantastic title. We used it on a T-shirt last year. It was very popular. I use it to introduce the band every evening, like, "Good evening, Hamburg. We are HammerKing, and we are here to make metal royal again." And so when we started doing this, the whole stage show got more royal every time. So we have some golden lighting elements. We have a regal robe for me. We even have a throne chair now. So it has progressed by itself, like a natural progression. And therefore we thought we actually should at least have a song called Make Metal Royal Again. And in the end, it even became the title song because the song was so central, so anthemic.
You will say like an artistic statement, this title, but also it can be considered like a manifesto of heavy metal. To what extent do you see the album as a response? I don't know if that is the intention. A response to the loss of epicness or identity in heavy metal.
In a way, yeah. In a way, yes. I think for me, it's more like what are the core elements in heavy metal? That is revolution, and there is liberty, and at the same time, it's community. That is what I see in heavy metal. And I think over the years, over the last 15 years, whatever, the rebellion in heavy metal has been sidelined a little bit. And I think to make metal royal again, to go back to the core elements of heavy metal, it would be interesting to see this rebellic side of heavy metal a bit more again, to be a bit more daring, to really express yourself and stand for your beliefs. And therefore, I think that can be one of the meanings behind the title.
And I have seen in your social media, you have been teasing and showing parts of the artwork by Peter Salai. I mean, the regular cover, it has your mascot HammerKing with some strings, like moving puppets.
Yeah.
But then you have been revealing
Yeah.
what or who is what is the people he's moving with the strings. Well,
Mm.
as far as I've seen, you have members of your staff. For
Yeah.
example, Tia, who is your community manager, the Dr. Malium D, who is your showman, I think,
Yeah.
in with the hammer in the
Yeah.
shows. Don
Yeah. Yeah.
Juan,
Yeah.
your sound technician, and so on.
Yeah. The new one.
So, well, what's the idea? Well, also Lilith, she is in charge of merchandising, I think.
The idea behind that was that as we have these people and they all have an identity, a sort of a role within the fantasy world of the HammerKing, so to speak, we wanted to have them on the artwork and bring on their characters so that you can see them actually, because Dr. Maleum Day, he's on stage with the hammer, so he's taking part in that, and Tia Wicked also brings the gold that we throw into the audiences, so we feature these people live, and therefore it is a bit like a real, in German you say Hofstaat. I think the English word is the court of the king, like the court of the king. So you have all the people behind the king actually, and we want to incorporate them in the artwork. And then the big king has the strings, so he is obviously manipulating us. But interestingly, like in a pun, like with the number of the beast, I am holding some strings myself, and there is a smaller king. So the question is, who is the king? Who is manipulating whom? So like an endless thought behind it. And therefore, we wanted to have this. So we wanted to expand it actually.
In another image that I haven't seen, you are with your own strings moving the king.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I look for it.
And therefore, we sort of combined the number of the beast with the Last Supper with Jesus Christ in the middle.
Yeah, you remember me to the Last Supper. So yeah. It's the first one when I see all your team in the table. I thought about that. I've read about your new album that your intention was to write songs more focused to be played live in shows. But I mean, your music is powerful. You have choirs, very strong parts, so the audience can hold their hands in the air and show the horns. But this time you wanted to emphasize to make music more for shows.
I think it came from being on tour a little bit more last time. So we really had the chance to play, what was it? I think like 30 shows in 2024, and that is very impressive because you understand what an audience really likes. When you play 1 or 3 or 5 shows, and there's always 3 weeks in between, you do not have the impression. But when you're on tour and you play every night, you really get a feeling what really works on a live concert. And I think it was inevitable that we wrote the songs with that feeling. When you already know, wow, this will be fantastic with an audience. They can do this. They might like this. And therefore, I think we focused the songwriting very much onto the live situation. And we are absolutely curious to see what happens when we do play it live.
Okay. And speaking about the sound, you've worked again with Charles Rewolf from Powerwolf and Jacob Hansen. So it's like a winner team because you are repeating the same thing from the last albums at least. But this time, as I saw some video in your Facebook or something like that, and you said that you gave them more liberty this time.
Yeah. Usually I am very much prepared when we go to the studio, and then you want to have everything the way you want it. So you do everything that you already did on the demo, you do it again in the studio. But this time, as we had been on the road, we didn't have that much time at the final stages of the songwriting. So there were 3 songs that I felt were not as good as I hoped they would be. And then I came to the studio and I said, Charles, we will do something very new, which we've never done before. I need your input on 3 songs. And he was smiling, because usually I always say, it's a good idea. No, we don't do that. And this time I really wanted his input. And we worked on The Last Kingdom, on Hoheitsgebiet, and I don't remember what the 3rd song was, but there were 3 songs that we really tweaked in the studio. And that was really helpful, because there was some fresh approach, some set of fresh ears and fresh ideas, actually. And the same goes for Jakob Hansen. Usually I was the guy who was writing mails of this size. Can you make this louder and this a bit more to the left? We need more of that. Can you change that? Use that part. And this time it was just the first mix came. Yes, this is fantastic. Just go for it. Do them all. And in the end, there is some change where you say, okay, I really need to hear this louder. I really need to have that. But basically, I mean, we are working with Jakob because we want to have Jakob's sound. So why should I interfere with that? So there was more liberties for everybody, actually.
Mm-hmm. Also, is seen collaborating with you in the album, Jules van der Broek, Irion, or After Forever, making orchestration part. But this time, did you, or does he have a stronger presence in the album?
Yeah, he's on 4 songs this time. Last year we only had 1 song. We would have used him even more, but he simply didn't have any time. So I kept nagging as long as he said, okay, I can do a bit. Because at first he said there's no chance. And if you ask him more often, then suddenly he might give you another answer like, okay, we can do something. So I was very happy that he agreed to work with us on the album. And I like his approach to sound, his approach to orchestral sounds a lot. And when we had the song Make Metal Royal Again, we didn't want to have orchestral sounds, but we wanted to have these 80 synthesizers. And I asked him, can you do that? And when he sent the keyboards and we added them to the song, it was so fantastic for me as a vocalist, because it really works very well with the vocals. The vocals seem very colorful by the keyboards, and that was something that I enjoyed a lot. And we will very certainly do that again, and maybe we will even have it a bit more prominent on the next album. Let's see where it goes. But he's a super nice guy. He's creative, and I really like that man. So I want to work with him. Yeah, absolutely.
Also, I have seen the 2 videos you have recorded for the first singles of the album, and I saw you telling that do you don't like lyric videos at all? Do you prefer music videos with performances or stories? I seen the one with the orcs, and the other one. Well, I guess that if you are going to premiere another single, it would be another video, not lyric video.
Yeah, we will absolutely have one more single, at least one more single for the album. And honestly, we will start recording that video in 2 hours. So
in 2 hours.
This evening we will shoot the video. Yeah. So it's quite close here. So I think I have 2 more interviews, and then there's 1 more hour until the shooting starts. It is day 3 of the shooting, so we already did a little bit of shooting. And I must say, I find lyric videos, I don't know what to say. I mean, we are all used to lyric videos in a way, but I remember when I saw the first lyric video ever, it was on Blabbermouth, and it said lyric video from whatever band, and I thought, what is that? And I turned it on. I sat before my computer, and said, what the fuck is that? Why do I have to stare into the to my screen and read the lyrics? And then after a while, okay, you get used to it. But now that YouTube is forced to have subtitles, it's a law, at least in Germany, you are forced to have subtitles. Why do I need a lyric video? All the videos got lyrics if you press the button. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, we were asked to make 2 videos and a lyric video, and I said to Reaper, come on, I mean, the guy we are working with, he gives me a real good price if I order 3 videos. So I practically do not pay much more when we do 3 real videos compared to 2 and a lyric video. And usually the people just don't watch the lyric videos. That's a fact. So why do I even put it out if nobody watches this? We did it once in the past. and that is the weakest video we ever had. Nobody was watching that thing. So I like that. I mean, you want to show something, you've got a nice scenery, you got great lights. It's fun to shoot a video. It's hard work and fun at the same time. So I'm looking forward to doing that next one, and maybe there will be a fourth one, hopefully, maybe. So it's a nice thing, and it's forever. A video is forever. I remember I had a VHS video cassette with all the videos from Billy Idol and one with Def Leppard before there was YouTube. And that was the holy grail. Once in a while, you slid into the machine and watched the videos. So these videos are forever in a way.
Speaking about your identity as a band, I don't know, well, you have been building like your own mythology about HammerKing, about the character, telling his story in every album. So, have you ever thought that to take that kind of narrative of mythology further in I don't know, perhaps I don't know, a comic book or novel or even board game or video game?
That would be very interesting, actually. I mean, funny enough, Dr. Maleon Day, he was planning of writing a novel, and he wanted to write it about the mythology of the HammerKing. So I don't know how far he is. He always wants to present his ideas, and then we do not find the time. So we have to meet at a Burger King or a restaurant and talk about it, because he's got some great ideas, and I think it would be very interesting to expand that. Of course, the game would be fantastic, but so far, I don't know anybody who would do it. And yeah, I mean, you can always imagine you could have a movie about it, but I mean, who would watch that? But on the other hand, some people are watching Thor and other people are watching Batman. So why shouldn't you watch the HammerKing? So anyway, I mean, it would be interesting at least to have short videos that you can also use on stage, or a comic. That would be fantastic. I like comics. I'm not the biggest comic nerd, but I really like them. I think it's a form of art in its own right, and I would like to see that, absolutely. We had a small comic last year for the promotion of König und Kaiser. So that was the first foray into that. So I'm absolutely open, but you have to connect with the right people. The chemistry has to be there, actually.
Another question. Do you consider HammerKing is like a kind of spiritual son or spiritual continuation of Ivory Night? Because there are you and another member.
Yeah, we used to have that band as well, and I really do not see it as a continuation, because the bands existed at the same time for about a year probably, where we still played shows with Ivory Night and already worked on the material for HammerKing. So we decided to really cut it, and we never played a single Ivory Night song with HammerKing, for example, or we never used an old idea. And the musical approach was very different. With Ivory Night, we always try to sort of reinvent the wheel and find some approach that had never been there before, which is very difficult in heavy metal. And honestly, after a while, I thought it was a bit forced, because you should just go with the flow. And if it's something that has been there before, as long as the spirit is there, it is bigger than anything else. And with HammerKing, we did exactly that. Just follow your heart and play music that comes from there. And to me, the bands are very different, actually.
We're coming to the end, but last question. In this interview, I've been knowing you, like the artist you are, and I think I can guess what you can say about this. What can you answer? What do you think of the use of artificial intelligence, not only in music, but also in artwork? Because even Grave Digger, the last cover album was like AI. What do you think of the use of, because musicians are artists, so using and all the people who grows the artwork are artists. So what do you think about this?
I think it's difficult to judge, because I don't think that I know much about it. But from my gut feeling, I find it absolutely horrible because I mean, art is an expression of human feelings, or maybe animals make music themselves. They say that about whales. I don't know, but it is the expression of feelings and of imagination. So it is actually the opposite of artificial intelligence, and I think that we probably have lots of artificial intelligent music out there already, because I think there's many bands who are working that way, and it's so enjoyable to sit on your couch and press a button and then have the final song. But why on earth would I do that? I mean, I became a musician to make music, and if the artificial intelligence would clean my house or wash my car or give me money, then they could do that. But otherwise, why should the artificial intelligence do what I want to do? And at the same time, I think we are really losing lots of value in arts when people do that. I mean, there's a load of bands on Spotify that is completely created by AI. And I ask myself, I mean, Spotify is a huge problem in its own right, because it basically ruins musicians. And now we even want to have machines, or whatever an AI is. It's not even a machine, a computer creating something. I mean, everybody is entitled to his own right, but I really do not like it. And I've got friends who I don't remember, what was it? I will ask the AI, and I just say to them, why don't you think for yourself, or at least Google yourself? Why do you have to ask the AI? Do you really want to get dumber as you already are? So, I mean, people are giving away everything. We do not think, we do not write, we do not talk, we do not create. Yeah, what the fuck? Just stay in bed and have the AI do everything else. So I'm not really into that.
Okay, Titan. So I think that's all. I leave you your time to make the another interviews and your music video. But well, finally, I would like you to encourage our readers, and if I can rescue the video and publish it in YouTube, um, encourage your fans and our readers to listen to your new music and to come to your future shows in Spain.
Thank you very much. We are absolutely looking forward to playing Spain, because, as I said, we have never played there. Always, for the last 6 albums, I always said, hopefully one day we will come and play. And this time I can say, yeah, we will be there in February, playing Spain for the first time, coming to your wonderful country, meeting all the people that we can, giving our heart and soul into the music. And we're very much looking forward to this. This is what heavy metal is about. And this, I think, is what is good for people, connecting with music.
Okay, so thank you very much, Titan, for your time. Good luck and
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks a lot, and enjoy the video. I will watch it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks a lot, and hopefully we will meet on the road.
Okay, bye. Thank you very much.
So all the best. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Bye.